Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again for our daily Go Live challenge that we are doing here with my business partner, Sister Teresa. And today we will be talking about why your time is most valuable asset. But before we dive in, for those of you who don't know about my highlights, I came from working long hours, pretty much burned out. I have no business background. I'm not computer expert and not social media expert. But it's because of our video-based training, the automated system, the mentoring and coaching, and the whole community support. I am able to run this global business. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosalyn Adkins. I am a digital business owner and a mentor, a global mentor. Before we dive into this topic, I'm gonna give a chance to my business partner to also introduce herself and give her highlight about her background. Then we can proceed to our topic for tonight. Hi, Sister Esther. Good evening.
Good evening, sis, and thank you. And hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in this online space. Before we dive in our uh, Go Live Challenge topic, why your time is your most valuable asset, I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. Before I start this business, I came from working long hours, burnout, and pretty much that I don't have time for myself and your family. And also, I'm financially struggling. Not just like uh you don't just to pay bills, and paycheck to paycheck is not really enough. I mean, you have to working long hours just to gain extra money. So when I decided to find something that I can earn at home, and this is I found this global online business. Even I don't have no business experience or computer experience, I can launch this online because of their step-by-step page training. And also we have our business mentor and coach that guide us in this journey. So you know so I'm glad that I took a lift, and this now I'm gonna share to you for everyone that who wants a side hustle. So before to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, tonight we're gonna share our topic. It's about why your time is your most valuable asset.
That's right. Thank you so much, Sister Esa. And I am so happy that we met our schedule tonight. We maybe delay because for our audience that they've been following us, we normally do in the afternoon in our time zone. But anyway, as long as we don't miss the day, the important is we will do our daily go live. So let's move on to our topic. So why your time is most valuable asset. So for our audience who's watching this, have you ever ended your day thinking, where did the time go? Or oh my gosh, I was so busy all day, but I don't feel like I got anything done for me. And if this hit you, like, or if that hit home, you are not alone. If this ever you experience in your daily life, because most of us, we are all been through these questions in our self. Sometimes when we're so busy, things that we miss, or sometimes that we think that our time is not enough, when the schedule, like it seems so busy. But always remember, whatever you do in your daily life, always do what's the most important in that day. Because we all have 24 hours. It really depends on us how we manage that time. But of course, sometimes there's so many distractions along the way, and we really have to remind ourselves of what's the most important priority that we can do in that day. So now let's move on to the second topic that Sister Teresa could share with you guys.
Yes. So now let's be real. Our time is priceless. So you can always make more money, but you cannot make more time. And then once it's gone, you can't get it back. And that's why protecting your time, using it wisely, and spending it on things that truly matters is so important. You know when when our time, we like you said earlier, we have 24 hours. But if you have a list in what importance and more things that you prioritize what to do on that day, it save your time, because once it's gone, like, I know I'm guilty of that too, because we have a lot of things very important, but sometimes we get distracted. So when the time got, like, you lose it, like, wasting time on scrolling our social media. Yes,
Right.
that's really when it's gone, it's gone. You can't take it back. So we have to think about, how we use our time, especially when, because we're still working our full-time job, and while running this online business, our time is really like, it's like a gold. We have to find it, like, the time where is when we're gonna posting and also doing our video and stuff. So we have to have that guy or less to do, that way we don't lose track in our time, because when
Right.
it's gone, it's gone.
I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa. When the time is gone, we cannot bring that back. But what we can do is we can do it better tomorrow. We can uh keep in mind. We can always remind ourselves and or write it down. Like for me, I always write it down on the to do list for the day, so I don't get distracted, because it's so easy, especially nowadays. We are living in this digital world, the scrolling social media. Before you realize, your day is done, and then you will sometimes we have the regret that, oh my god, like, but we cannot bring that back. So for our audience, the next is the 9 to 5 reality. A lot of people are stuck trading their time for paycheck, working long hours just to get by, and then they go home too tired to enjoy life. So um, we think it's normal, but the truth is there's a better way. So I'm gonna share about my experience. I used to work 72 hours a week because I feel like I have to, paying bills, sending money back home, and then what I need here. But really, in reality, there is no life. I can only do that for a couple months, and then burnout will hit me. And then sometimes we realize that, life shouldn't be just about work, because there is no life that we're supposed to enjoy, but instead we're like struggling in our daily life. But of course, that's why, I think I went, like sit down and talk to myself that this is not the life that I want. um I said I prayed to God and asked His guidance that if there's a way that I don't have to go to work, I don't have to get out of my house just to, if there's an opportunity that I can do at home. Of course, at that time, I wasn't looking for a business, but I was looking for an opportunity that could supplement, that could help me. Because even though I was working 72 hours, I was still struggling financially, no savings, and then just enough to get by. But then I realized if I don't do something right now, 15 years from now, I will be in the same cycle. So, of course, we have to pray and ask God's guidance, because He's there. He will guide us. He'll answer our prayer, whoever you believe. Um, so this business for me is really answered prayer. There is this proven system that changed hundreds of thousands of lives already in our community, that we can see and observe their journeys. And for me, it's not an overnight success, but if you are willing to put time and effort, it's worth it. You will harvest at the end. You will enjoy and live your dream life, because especially in this business, really is the sky is the limit. You can earn as much as you want in this business, as long as you are willing to put the time and effort. you it's all worth it. And there's so many people here, they're able to retire at a young age. They live their dream life, they're able to pay off debts, they're able to help their family back home. It's proven in our community. We can see we're like 200, almost 220, 45,000 independent entrepreneurs in our community. So really, like for me, if you are watching right now and you feel stuck and you are in your tired of your situations in your daily grind, if you resonate our stories here and you're looking for something, our workshop is free. You can register to our website, or you can reach out to us, so we can send you that link and you can watch the workshop and you decide if this opportunity is for you. But of course, before we end our go live, I'm gonna let Sister Ressa to move on to the next topic. Go ahead, Sister Ressa.
So, to our audience, with my turning point is I used to be the person that burnout, overworked, and wondering if this was all life had to offer. So the same when I before I found this business, you know, the time when I was staying over, like kind of like it's hard that you just work your routine is work home, and repeat. So then, but when I found this digital business, things started to shift because I realized I could still earn without sacrificing all my time and energy. So for the audience, if you resonate our story here, like our go live, that you know your time is really precious. You have to think about taking side hustle that you can earn at home, not just our full-time job that clock in and clock out, and you're working at other people's schedule. So that, it's hard to lose all this time for yourself, especially for your family too, because that time it's not gonna come back, and you're not gonna get it back once it's gone. So it's time to shift our mindset to find something that can supplement that we're not sacrificing our time and the time for our family. So and some, especially when you're really burnt out right now, it's a time to think about what you can do to change that your lifestyle right now. If you're still struggling, you know think about it and take action. If you see this our replay or this live, there's a reason for it. So what you do is just click and register your name and your valid email address, and then we can help you at this process.
Yes, you're right. Really, I totally agree with you, Sister Ressa, about you're talking about burnout. If you really don't start something, nothing changes, nothing changes. Whatever your situations right now, it will be in the same 10 years from now. You'll
10
be in the
years
same
or 15 or
cycle.
30 years from now.
So the power and the reason why we love this business and we shared this opportunity to other people, and why we said that um, y- you will get your more time, you can spend more time with your family, for yourself, and you can do whatever you want to do in life, because the power of digital business here, it runs in the background. We have this automation that runs 24/7 globally. So we don't tie to our, or we don't we don't be in our computer or on the phone 24/7, because of our automated system that run for us in the back end. So that's why we said that you have more time to spend for your family, or to whatever, whoever you want to spend with. You want to travel, your business is with you all the time. And then we don't do selling, no shipping, we don't do recruiting, because of that system that we have, the automated system that do in the back ends. And then the recruiting is because we promote our business through social media platforms. The digital don't close, it runs globally 24/7. People come to us and ask about this business. So what we do is we learn our business, we applied, and we share to other people and guide them through this opportunity. And then here, the beauty of this business is you get to choose when you want to work, because it's your business, you are the CEO of your own business. So there is no bosses that will tell you to do your business. It's your own business, your success is in your hand. You have all the support, the lifetime training, the mentorship, the coaching, everything you have in our community. It's just a matter of when you start, how you're going to apply and share this opportunity to others. It's your business, your success is in your hand. So when you gain time for your family, your health, you're really, because our goal here is to achieve finances, financial freedom, time freedom. So once you achieve that, you will be able to spend time with your family, with your loved ones. You can travel and you can help others of what really is your passion. No, because really in life we are tied to our full-time job. We feel obligated to work. We need to work to pay the bills. But here it's not that, because you are in control of your own business. That is the beauty of this business. Always remember, once you achieve the time freedom and financial freedom, you'll have more time for your life, more time to do what you love, to enjoy your life, because that's why we are here in this world, because we're supposed to enjoy the life that we have. Life is short. You don't want to like waste that time. That's why we said here why your time is your most valuable asset, because that's what we have is the time. But we don't have the time. We don't know our time when it will ends, and because we don't have that control. But what we have is to enjoy the time that we have in this world. Okay, go ahead, Sister Esa, before I could talk here hours.
Mm. No, just for our audience, we have us like a gentle reminder for us and to those who's watching our go live. If you're really feeling like time is slipping through your fingers, if you want more for yourself and your family, and if you're tired of living life on someone else's schedule, I guess this is time that you want to think of and grab the opportunity that you came across, try, take action. And, what you do is for the first steps is take action, because you don't know that opportunity will change your life. And if you want more time with your family in financial stability, you cannot get that achieved through your 9 to 5 grind. You're still stuck on the same cycle. But if you open your mindset that there's a lot of opportunity that you can earn, while at home, and change that cycle, you can. And then if you see this our video, it's time to take actions, because
Yeah.
just imagine your time is valuable, so start treating it that way. And we should stop so just surviving and start living with intention, because we deserved it. That's why we came out in our comfort zone to achieve our dreams and goals, to have a financial and time freedom, because time is really valuable, because we don't life is too short. And then we want, because I'm already like what 40 plus and then we're still working in a corporate job. You don't have time, like how many years that I don't see my family back home because of financial reason. And also time, we don't have time. We have to spend like how many weeks there, but then 3 weeks is not enough just to visit there and get paid. But if you have this own business that you can take it everywhere and anywhere, even you go back to your country, anywhere, travel the world, the business is with you. So it's time to think about how we can change our life and we can get our time back, because it's really really important. And we have to like accept that there's a lot of way to earn money and be in our family at the same time.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa. That is very important. The time, our time is very important. So we have to value that. So for our audience who's watching this, and if you are curious and if you are looking for something, if you're like us, you're hungry for that change, you want to get out of your comfort zone, but you don't know how. We are here. We will be happy to guide you in this journey. Just register your email and name. So the reason why we want you to put your name, so we will be your mentor that will guide you in this journey, because every one of us in our community have coach and mentor. But if you don't know, if you don't put your right name and your right email is very important, then we won't know who is going to be your mentor that will guide you. So once you registered into our website, you will receive the free workshop. We have 90 minutes long live that happens every Tuesday and Thursday. And we also have recording video that explains the basic about the business. And if you have questions, reach out to us so we can guide you Always remember, nothing changes, nothing changes. You have to make that decision, take actions, and trust the process. We have all the tools you need to be successful in our community. But always remember, this is not an overnight success. You have to put some time and effort to be able to work. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Sister Teresa, for spending time with me tonight. I am so
Thank you
happy
so
that we
much.
met again. Thank you, everyone. And we will be back again tomorrow for another Go Live.